Yeah. I know you done been through some shit. I know it still sit on you. I know some nights you probably still hear it all in your head. But listen, yeah.
I know life ain't always held you right. I know pain made your heart turn cold some nights. I know guilt still crawling when you alone at night. Like every wrong you ever did still got control of life, but you was just a kid.
Tryna survive what you was shown. Tryna learn how to be a man in a broken home. You was raised by examples that was already wrong. So how you blame a child for singing, hurting every song?
You was moving from the womb. You was led by what you seen. Tryna make sense of pain, way too heavy for a teen. And I know sometimes it haunt you, all the shit you could've been. If the people who was teaching you knew how to love for real. But that ain't all you are, that ain't where your story is. You ain't gotta wear your past, life scared you stuck in. You done made it through the dark, you still standing through the wind. And that alone should show you you got something strong within. And I wish you could see what I see when I look at you. Not the hurt, not the past, but the strength you made it through. So forgive yourself slowly, let your heart breathe. There's still blessings to receive, even with the scars you hide, even with the guilt you carry, even with the pain inside. You ain't gotta keep punishing yourself for what a child had to survive.
I know the past get loud, like you still won't smoke. Like every door you open got a memory attached to hope. Like every time you start healing, something pull you by the door. Remind you of the boy that learned to drown and stay afloat. I know regret hit different when you finally start to grow. And we look back at old choices and you ate what you was on. But pain to make you move from places you ain't even understand. When nobody teach you love, you just repeat what's in your hands.
And that's the part that hurts the most, knowing you was blind back then. You're trying to find a little comfort in the chaos you was in, but knowing who you was yesterday. And don't need pretend, it just means you stop letting shame take who you are again. I need you to know you deserve to love and stay. You deserve the kind of peace that don't run with skies from gray. You deserve all the amazing shit that's headed your way. But first you gotta stop letting the past take your name away. And I wish you could see what I see when I look at you. Not the hurt, not the past, but the strength, you made it through. So forgive yourself slowly, let your heart breathe. There's no blessings to receive, even with the scars you hide, even with the guilt you carry, even with the pain inside. You ain't gotta keep punishing yourself for what a child can't survive.
Hey, ain't saying forget it,
Ain't saying it don't hurt,
ain't saying I'm old late.
ain't sitting put in work.
I'm saying you got choice now, you ain't trapped in that place. You can unlearn all the damage, you can give yourself grace.
And maybe that's the hardest part, realizing you deserve everything you used to think you had to bleed to earn.
So when that voice come like
Trying to tell you you ain't enough, tell you you don't survive days that was harder than tough. Tell you you still got light, even when light get rough. Tell you you still got love, even when people switched up. Tell you not that child no more, lost in what he couldn't choose. Tell you see him, love him too, and you got him through. Tell you what they thought was broken, but it don't make you. And everything that's meant for you still got your name on it too. So now I'm about to change, don't ever guarantee. You got so much life ahead, so much good to receive. And if you ever lose sight of the man you can be, just remember even broken seeds still grow in the trees. But I hope it finds your soul and remind you that's the light, even after losing